Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video because I'll be sharing a few more custom colors that I created with the ORLY Color Labs. You all really seemed to enjoy my previous video where I created a few custom polishes at the ORLY Color Labs in Los Angeles, and if you missed that video, I'll link it in the card above and in the description box below. As of right now, the ORLY Color Labs in LA is currently open from Thursday to Saturday by appointment only. So if you want to see updated hours or book an appointment to visit them in person, you can check out their website, colorlabs.com. If you're not in the LA area, what's really cool is that the ORLY Color Labs online platform is now up and running, and you can create your own unique polish online and book a Zoom appointment with the mixologist so you can see your custom polish come to life and make any adjustments that you want from the comfort of your own home. In today's video, I'll walk you through the online process and show you the finished products. I've been loving seeing all of your custom colors that you've created and DM me, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. First, let's talk about how you create your custom color online at colorlabs.com. So to start this whole process, I'm going to go to colorlabs.com and book a virtual mixing session. I'm going to go ahead and press start. And then the first step is to pick an inspiration photo. Now they have a bunch of different inspiration photos already loaded onto their site, or you can choose your own. But for this first polish, I decided to go through the pictures that they have on their site and pick one that I really liked. I was looking for a blue/cyan picture, and I really liked this picture of the water, and then it gives you a choice of 10 different colors from that picture, so I decided to go with this light color. And then you get to adjust the color, and there's two things you can adjust. You can adjust both the saturation and the brightness. So here I'm just showing you what it looks like at low and high saturation, as well as low and high brightness. And I wanted this to be a light cyan polish, so I decided to go with a pretty high saturation and pretty high brightness as well. And once I'm happy with the color, I'm going to go ahead and click that red button that says name your color, and I wanted to name this Scientist. You can name your polish whatever you want. There's a limit of 35 characters, and then when they make your polish, they're going to print off a label with your custom name on it to put on the bottom of the bottle. These polishes are $20 each, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart, and then you can choose to make another color or check out. So I clicked on make another color, and for this second polish, I wanted to upload one of my own photos that I found. And this second polish is inspired by orchids, which is one of my favorite flowers of all time, and I decided to go with this purple color in the bottom left corner. And even though fall was just around the corner when I created these polishes, I love my pastel polishes, so I decided to go with another high saturation, high brightness polish. I named this one You're Kidding Me after the inspiration behind this polish, and I loved naming all of these polishes. I think it was so much fun, and you can really make your polish unique. And for this third polish, I wanted to create a pastel neon pink polish. Now I know that's a little bit of an oxymoron, but my mixologist did such an amazing job recreating the exact color that I had in mind. So again, I went with a high saturation, high brightness polish, and I named this one Once and Floral. And once you finish with your order and have all of yours added to a cart, then you get to schedule a Zoom appointment with the mixologist, and they'll give you a bunch of different dates and times. And during your Zoom appointment with the mixologist, you can adjust your color to make it lighter or darker or more saturated, less saturated, etc. And you can also play around with some really fun metallic or pearl shimmers. So that's how I created my custom colors online at colorlabs.com, and now I'm going to show you a few clips from my Zoom meeting with Emma, who is a lovely mixologist at the ORLY Color Labs, and I'll let her explain a little bit about how the process works.
So usually the way that we're doing this now is I ask you to just tell me a little bit about your colors. I can see them here. First one we have is Scientist, which is fun because it's a little moment. So I just like to hear if you have anything specific that you want me to know about your color before we make it, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have like any shimmers you have in mind, anything like that. So there we go.
So once the mixologist has a better idea of the color that you're going for, they'll mix a few colors in a cup and then blend them together to create the first batch of polish.
Okay, so usually our first attempt when we're doing colors this way is just a little off because we're not using a recipe. So, you know, now the next one is always going to be much closer. But here's our first try.
And once the first round of polish is mixed and then swatched, you can decide if you want to make it lighter or darker or more blue or more green, for example, and then you can keep adjusting the color until you get the perfect shade. And once you get the perfect color, then you can play around with some metallic or pearl shimmers, and for this polish I decided to go with some white pearl shimmer.
Okay, so here's our white pearl. I'm just going to it's going to end up being kind of a moderate amount of it. Definitely will be visible, will not be the only thing that you notice.
Emma mentioned that it is a little bit hard to see the pearls when she swatches it on the matte paper, but I could see it while she was mixing it in the cup and definitely in person on my nails, which you will see later when I show you the swatches. And once you're happy with the color, they'll pour the polish into an Orly bottle, and fun little fact, Orly bottles are my favorite. They hold 18 milliliters of polish, which is more than any of the other polishes that I have. Plus they have a rubberized cap, which makes it easy to open, and a wide round brush, which makes application super easy. And like I mentioned earlier, they'll print off a custom label that goes on the bottom of the bottle with whatever you named your custom polish.
So, scientist, there she is.
I love watching these mixing and pouring videos, so I'm going to show you how Emma made the other two polishes. Emma did such a phenomenal job, and she was able to create the exact colors I had in mind, and it was really fun watching them come to life. And if you enjoy watching these mixing and pouring videos, they have so much satisfying content on their Instagram page at ORLY Color Labs, so be sure to check out their Instagram for more mixing and pouring videos.
So there's You're Kidding Me. So now that I've shown you how you can create your very own custom color online at colorlabs.com and some clips from my Zoom meeting with Emma, I want to show you the finished polishes. The first polish is Scientist, which is that light cyan polish with the white pearl shimmer. And you guys, the white pearl shimmer looks so incredible in person. I love my cream polishes, but I kind of wish I experimented a little bit more with shimmers for the other two polishes because it looks so pretty in person.
And the reason why I named this one Scientist is because I do have a background in science, and cyan/light aqua is my favorite color. So anyways, here are 2 coats of Scientist. This second polish was You're Kidding Me, which was again inspired by orchids, my favorite flower, and this was a pastel purple polish. Like I mentioned in my last ORLY Color Labs video, these polishes have such a good formula. All of my custom colors are completely opaque in 2 easy coats. Sometimes they're even almost completely opaque in just 1 coat, and I think that wide round brush really helps with smooth application. So here are 2 coats of You're Kidding Me. And for this custom color, I knew I wanted a pastel neon pink polish, and I saw some pink peonies that reminded me of this color, so that's why I used that picture as my inspiration photo, and it was the inspiration behind the name. And this formula was no different than the other custom colors that I created. It was so creamy and completely opaque in 2 easy coats. So here are 2 coats of Once and Floral. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I had so much fun creating these polishes with the ORLY Color Labs, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video just as much. Don't forget, you can also create your very own custom color online at colorlabs.com, or you can even gift the experience of creating your own custom polish to someone you love by purchasing a gift card, which you can also do at colorlabs.com. And if you missed my last ORLY Color Labs video where I created my own custom polishes at the ORLY Color Labs in Los Angeles, you can click the card that's on your screen or the link in the description box below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up down below. But anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!